everyone, it's Jamiezebra23 chat. Long time no see. Okay, I'm back now. All right, so it's been a wild few days. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm dating again. Dating is exciting. It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's also very, very exciting. It's water, I'm thirsty. I know you guys are like, Jamie, how come your nails are never painted right? Because guys, I stay scrubbing my floors, I stay scrubbing my kitchen, I stay cleaning. So if you guys work with cleaning fluids, you know nail polish is not gonna stay on your nails. It's just not gonna stay. Okay, so back to the reason for this video. Okay, so I know I talk a lot about my exes in my videos. So I had an epiphany recently now that I've been dating about my exes. Okay, I don't think that they were that bad. Now that I'm like out in the dating world, now that I'm doing all of that, I don't think my exes were that bad at all. In fact, I think that they were all actually pretty excellent. That's something I've come to realize in the past few days. Actually, I had incredible exes. As you guys know, I got Botox and fillers. So it's day 3 of after I had the Botox and fillers. So my face is just a little bit swollen. So if you guys are wondering why I look like a gigantic pumpkin head more than usual, that's why. I'm still a little bit swollen, so, but it's gonna be okay. Also, I'm breathing in through my nose a lot. It's because it feels a little chubby here, so that's why I'm doing that. Okay, so exes. So I had about one bad experience now that I've been dating. I had one bad experience with somebody that's made me look at all of my exes completely differently. Like quite literally, any one of my exes could walk up to me and be like, hey, want another shot? And I'd be like, yeah, please, please, don't make me go back out there. They're crazy out there. Don't make me go back out there. So I do have to say that I did go on a date. After the stalking incident, after the psychopath incident, I went on a date. So I never had a guy give me jewelry on the first date. This is something new, but I got this beautiful necklace. I don't like to name names on my channel, but I got this. This is all one piece. I love this necklace. I think it's just so beautiful. So shout out to the person who gave it to me. I love it and I'm wearing it. You thought I'd never wear it and you thought I didn't like it. I love it. It's my favorite necklace ever. And yes, guys, I do own a lot of jewelry. But I don't know, because I'm always busy. I guess I just never put it on. I don't know. I'm more focused on like my little crystals and my protection bracelets and shoving crystals in my bra and all that good stuff. Okay, so, all right, so back to this. Okay, so my epiphany is this. All of my exes that I can think back to, they were all focused on my well-being. They wanted me to be happy. They wanted me to be content. They wanted to make sure that whatever dates we went on, it was because I wanted to go. They wanted to take me like to have new experiences. It was all about me all the time. All the time. And like, that might sound a little selfish. That might sound a little like, wow, Jamie, it's got to be all about, not all the time, but you know, when you're trying to get to know a woman, it should at least be like the first few dates should be about your date, right? That's a man should be courting a woman, right? So I feel like all of my exes did that. But this one person, this one bad experience, this person was like the total opposite. Just like it was like a very just creepy energy, which I've learned so much about the topic. But the point of this video is we all learn from our exes. Try to think back to every ex that we've ever had, all of us. Think about it. Think of how much information you learned from that situation. Like I learned about different cultures. I went on beautiful trips. I got tons of money out of it. I got very good, yeah, I had some good experiences. I was pampered. I was treated so well. One of my exes was there with me when my son was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. I had his support. You know, just so many things have gone on through the years. I lost my stepdad. You know, I had a lot of stepdads and they've all passed away now, but each and every one of them were so important to me. And I just remember being with exes during those times and they were there for me while I was grieving. And I'll never forget that. Oh no, I don't want to get gushy. Okay. I hate being mushy. I hate that. I get so mad when I cry. Okay. So each and every one of my exes were invaluable. Like they were there for me when I had no money, when I had no car, when I had nothing to offer, before YouTube, before any of this stuff. Back when I was just, you know, just Jamie, a misfit weirdo. All of my exes were there for me. They stood up for me. They stood up for me in front of their families, in front of their friends, in front of their coworkers. They put me on a pedestal. You know, they were good to me, all of them. So, I mean, one of them did do something horrible and they're doing 20 years in the penitentiary. But before that person did that, I could say that that relationship was probably the best relationship I ever had in my whole life. Just all of my exes treated me so good, so well. So it's kind of like me going from talking smack about them in the previous videos to now me praising them. And I know some of you are going to be like, Jamie, that's kind of weird. Well, sometimes the universe has to give you a bad experience to show you what bad really is, so that you can compare that to something good. So I can say literally each and every one of my exes, they benefited me in some way. There was in no way did they just harm me 100%. And no, I feel like they made me aware of certain things so that my head wasn't in the clouds. I think that they made me aware of what I do want, what I don't want. Of course, I was very, very young in most of these relationships, very, very young-minded. I did grow up in a teeny tiny small town. So I wouldn't call my teeny tiny town the real world. You know, going to big cities, dealing with, you know, people with quite a bit of wealth, dealing with certain areas, dealing with certain types of people, you know, definitely helped me. Definitely helped me to see what the real world is like, and that everybody's not nicey, and not everybody leaves their doors unlocked, and that there's sometimes reasons to lock your doors, and bad things in the world can happen, and things like that. So they woke me up to so many of those things. Even the illegal immigrant from El Salvador, even him, you know, I can think back to maybe 4 years ago. I thought he was like Satan the devil. I really did. I was like, oh my God, I'm convinced that this guy's like the Antichrist. I was convinced. Nobody could tell me different. Nobody. But let's think about it. This guy, you know, when my X5 BMW was breaking down and I was broke, he was there, came back in the picture, fixed it, paid all the money to fix it so that I could have a nice vehicle. I had moved out of my apartment. He got me a beautiful townhouse to live in. He did a lot of nice things for me. And the biggest thing of all is I have the most incredible 3-year-old that anybody could ever ask for. This 3-year-old changed my life. This 3-year-old changed my oldest son's life. You know, that 3-year-old is teaching my almost 18-year-old how to talk. My almost 18-year-old is learning social skills. Keep in mind, guys, my almost 18-year-old has been in speech therapy, physical therapy, occupational therapy, aquatic therapy, developmental services since he was 2 years old. Just since the 3-year-old's been born, what my almost 18-year-old has learned is more than all of those years in therapy. I mean, what if I would have never met the illegal immigrant from El Salvador? I don't even want to think about it. My life has changed for the better so drastically since that baby was born. I mean, I don't see how I could really ever say a bad word about that guy. Yeah, he was unfaithful. Yeah, he lied. But I mean, other than that stuff, I've been blessed. You know, my life is very, very good. I do have to say I'm very, very blessed. I'm not bragging, but I'm thankful. I'm thankful. You know, a few years ago, I was not in a place where I could say I'm thankful. I can honestly say that I am thankful now, and that's due to really all of my exes. So I'm so grateful for them. I'm even grateful for this last experience that I had with the person, the stalker, the narcissist, because I never even knew what a narcissist was. I had never even heard of that. But because of him, I've done a lot of research. I've learned a lot of things. Like in doing my research, I've realized that I even have family members that fall under some of these categories. I even have friends that fall under these categories that kind of like use me or, you know, use me for different reasons, this and that. So it's kind of like, It made me kind of take a look at everyone and everything a little bit differently, not in a negative way, But you know, the more you grow, the more you're aware of, the better, right? For everybody involved. Like, So I just want to say that I'm grateful for all of my exes. If I've said anything negative about any of my exes, I'm really, really sorry, because I have to say the good certainly outweighs the bad. Certainly. So I just want to make that very, very clear. I'm so grateful to all of my exes. Any one of you, if you walked in front of me, I would give you the biggest hug in the world. Because I do have to say, when I had no car, you guys got me cars. When I had no place to live, you guys gave me places to live. I have to say, when, you know, on my worst days and my worst moments grieving, you were there with me. I mean, that's priceless, right? When you got nothing to offer somebody and they come in and swoop in at your worst moment to pick you back up and to make you strong again. I mean, I think that's all any of us would be looking for in life, right? So I just want to say, yeah, that I'm going to get off before I get too gushy. All right, guys, Jamiezebra23 chat. Ta-ta for now.